It's me again because I see another piece of news that I want to make stupid commentary on. I'm just messing around today, huh? So, Iggy Azalea says Becky is racist. That's the headline. I read the tweets, and I have to say that, gosh darn it, don't you just love media? They make us, the media is really good at twisting words and, providing clickbait. um, Whatever. So, Iggy says Becky is racist, and the reason she says, first of all, generalizing, you know, generalizing people by one generic name is not nice, period. Okay, but Iggy also says that Becky comes from Gimme That Good Becky, which is supposed to be a reference to white women liking to give fellatio. And so she says, don't call me that. That's what she says. She doesn't say anything about Beyonce using, I think Iggy Azalea actually uses the word Becky in one of her songs, right? She didn't, Beyonce didn't come out of her mouth. She said, this has nothing to do with Beyonce. Don't call me Becky. Okay? She said, Becky is referring to Give Me That Good Becky. Don't refer to me to that. You know my name is Iggy. Call me Iggy. Don't call me Becky who gives that good. No. And you know what? I'm with her. Who wants to be referred to as a sexual reference, especially when you know their name? you know, um, if Shaniqua was a stereotype about black women and how we like to do something nasty, I would also be like, don't call me Shaniqua. You know what my name is. Don't call me Shaniqua. Right? So, I don't think it's ridiculous for Iggy Azalea to be offended by people tweeting her, calling her Becky. She has the right to say, don't call me Becky. My name is Iggy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. She does not say that people need to stop using the word Becky. She does not say Beyonce should not have used the word Becky. I believe Iggy used the word herself in one of her songs at some point. So, whatever you think about what certain races can and cannot do and should not say, and who's the most, whatever you have to say about the oppression wars, about the oppression wars, right? Where when people say, well, oh, you think that's bad? Well, try being Hispanic for a day. Oh, you think that's bad? Try being Jewish. Oh, you think that's bad? Try being black. Oh, you think that's bad? Try being a female. Oh, you think that's bad? Try being like the oppression wars. Like who's the most oppressed? Let's convince each other of who is the most oppressed right now. Right? Who's the most oppressed? I'm me. I'm the most oppressed. Hey, you don't get to be offended. You don't get to be offended by people calling you Becky that you view as a sexual term because I was oppressed more than you were, right? That's oppression wars, and that's stupid. Iggy Azalea can be offended by people calling her Becky when her name is clearly Iggy, and she believes Becky is a sexual reference. That's fine. It's just like calling somebody the B word, right? Don't call me a B. I don't care if you think you're giving me a compliment. I don't care if you're trying to call me a bad bee. I'm not a bee. A bee is a female dog. And that's not me. Don't call me a bee. Call me by my name. Right? And, people roll their eyes like, whatever, bee. Like, people are like, whatever, it's not a thing. It's kind of like, people who like to refer to each other with the N word. It's like, no, don't call me that. It might be cool for you to call your friends that, but don't call me that, right? You have the right to say, hey, I have a name, that's the name I go by, and I don't like these other words that I view as derogatory. Okay, if you really have a problem with something, it's like, have you ever met a white person who has a problem with being called a cracker? Okay, like, I've never met a white person who seriously gets upset about being called a cracker. But if you get upset by being called cracker, You have the right to say, don't call me that. You have the right. You have the right, and you don't have to impose that on other people. If people want to use cracker in their music, they'll use it. You know, if people are trying to say, well, we don't mean it in a bad way or whatever, they're going to do it. But you have the right to say, hey, I have a name, and it's not that generic, stereotypical whatever you're trying to push onto me. I don't claim it. She has that right. So I'm defending Iggy. I feel so bad for this girl. She's drawn through the mud. She's been gone through dirt. I'm not surprised that this girl at one point even was contemplating committing suicide. I really like how she handles her stuff. How she handles all the crap that she's going through. How she handled all the drama. Even in 2016, she still has drama with her fiance cheating and all that hot mess. Ooh, honey tea. If I had a cup of tea right now, I'd be sipping, because Iggy is in the middle of so much crap, and the girl seems like such a normal girl. Like, she seems like a girl who's like, I know what I want, I'm gonna get it, I'm on my business. And, you know, she seems like a girl who's just trying to do her thing. She's not, you know, she's not crazy, she's not on drugs, she's not calling people out and calling people names and stuff like that. She's just a normal girl. And you know what I've noticed in life is when you're like a normal person, you're someone who lays low. If you're someone who lays low and you just like, whatever, haters gonna hate, if you're that type of person, you know what, people come for you hard because they can, because they know that that you're gonna take it. And I think that's what happened to this girl, and I feel bad for her. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think Iggy will see this. I have a few videos even making fun of Iggy. Because, I'm sorry, Iggy. That fake accent is just too much. Just rap in your Australian accent. I swear to you that you will make it just as far. But anyway, that's what I gotta say. I'm just rambling. My computer is at 2%. So, peace out until next time. I'm just posting random videos, as you can clearly tell, because I'm bored.